Getting started is the hardest part, okay, as there are many ways to approach innovation. But like we've all shared today, you first of all need to find what you're passionate about. The problem we have so many times is a lot of people are building their ideas off another person's, success because they admire that person. They just feel like that path is the same way I should go. But your path is completely different from the next person. So most of the time we find it hard, to launch out that idea because we are, just copying the next person rather than finding what we are truly meant to do in life. So my advice is, keep developing your personal skills. Yesterday in the previous session I spoke about developing your knowledge skills, which are your hard skills that are specific to your industry, okay, or to that sector or that place you want to work in. And then you also need to develop, most importantly, your growth skills, which are those soft skills that live with you forever. You started by talking about creativity, which is one very big and important skill, when you're talking about innovation, because there's no innovation without creativity. So from the word creativity, we have create, which is to, forge an idea, all right, that you would launch out and you become successful at the end of the day. And we also talked about create critical thinking, which is also a very important growth skill because you need to not just innovate, but let it be useful to the community. Let it solve a societal problem. All right. So critical thinking, creativity, they work five and six, they go side by side. And then I also talked about self-management, which is also very important. You must identify who you are and the things you hope to accomplish because it keeps you target focused, on the goal. So you're not swayed, you're not discouraged. We talked about motivation. Nobody's going to motivate you except you. So you first of all need to have that inner positivity and let people see that, yeah, you're really hungry for achieving this thing and they would go on to support you. And then also we I also spoke about people management. People management is also very important. Emotional intelligence. You must be able to listen, to motivate, to interpret, an idea, and to also, communicate effectively. All right, because that's one of the big issues we have in today's society. You might have a wonderful idea, but you might not be able to translate it to for people to understand. So being able to communicate your idea effectively and efficiently is a very important skill. And then lastly, attention management, which is a very big deal. It's about time management as well. With time management, you find out that lots of people are not organized. And because of lack of organization and planning, some of the things we hope to achieve, we necessarily do not get to do them because we're constantly confused, or just disorganized. So organization plays a very big role, especially when you're talking about innovation. So all these five skills are very important because they're important qualities when you're talking about conflict management, complex problem solving, and even leadership. So that's just my take on the conversation today. So start small, pick your focus, and is nothing is impossible. All right, everything is possible as long as you believe it, you can achieve it. So that's my take.